All right, let's get the show on the road. I'm uh I'm a little miffed that the stream got killed, but I'm also really not that surprised. I was wholly expecting it to be a lot quicker than that, but is what it is. So yeah, I'm sorry that for anyone that tuned into that stream and they got shafted from it. It's just the way it goes. Anyways, in case you didn't watch the New Year's stream, two major pieces of news. Number one, the New Year's Servant. Coin is kind of dark, I believe. Someone I know said Amaterasu, but and the other one is we finally got Hard Pity. We finally get it. Granted, it's after 330 draws, but you know, pity is pity. Take it as you go. Anyways, so here's a couple of things. First of all, the GSSR pools. I looked at all of them. None of them are actually good enough for me to really pull on because I own at least 50% of everything. But with that in mind, I am still going to draw on one of these because, you know, SSR is SSR. Question is, which one? It's literally a first world problem of having effectively like all the units. Is there's really not much left to draw on. I'm probably gonna end up drawing on this one because I don't have Renes yet. I don't have Mothman. I'd really like another copy of Castoria. And I can just hope I don't get the other two. I can't remember their names off the top of my freaking head. Yeah, that's pretty much like the end of that. There's just really nothing doing. So I'm gonna do my GSSR first, and then I'm gonna hop over to the not GSSR. We'll go with that. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Let's go. I'd love Mothman. I'd be okay with Renes, and a Castoria copy would be awesome stuff. That's pretty much the grand summary of this. So let's see what happens. Ugh. When I go to roll on Koyan, or the New Year's Servant, I'm going to be doing the tap to skip all the old stuff. For this GSSR, though, I'm going to let it play out because it's just the one roll. Yeah. Oh. Congrats, Mana. Murasaki's really fun. Alright, come on. What's my foreigner? Great. I'll take it because that's what I got, but I'm not happy with it. I would have preferred Mothman or Renes just for the new character. I guess it's not completely impossible. I would get another SSR from this, but the chance of getting a second one is so low. So, Supple, from what my friends are telling me, Pity doesn't carry over between banners. They're looking at it now. So you have to roll 330 rolls on a single banner, which I think is kind of silly because expecting players to save, what, 990 St. Ports is kind of a big ask when you think about, hey, a 2030, cool, I'll take that. I think that actually gives me my third MLB, so, all right. But yeah, you do have to do the 330 on a single banner. If it was carryover, I think it would be a lot nicer for the general player base, but, you know, is what it is. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We do 11 polls. We don't do, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 900. I keep forgetting we got that. Hey, look at that, another gold. It's just gonna be a 4-star though. Yeah. You're long since MP5, so that's useless. Alright, and that's that. Shame, I got a dupe, but you know what, is what it is. So, now we're gonna roll on Koyan. Let's get going. As I said, I am going to be doing the tap to just skip the old stuff because, you know, I've rolled enough stuff in this game at this point, and we're probably going to be here a hot minute. I would like to get NP2 just because her Noble Phantasm looks fucking great. But I'll settle with NP1 pretty much. Alright, we got a Saber. Did I get spooked with a 5-star? No, 4-star. I actually got her NP5 during the first banner that she showed up in CCC, because I rolled a lot for, I believe it was Melt that was on the first banner. It was, yeah, Melt, Passion Lip, and her. And then banner 2 was Kiara, and I think Plip was also on that second banner. I can't remember. It's been a long time since the first CCC ran. A long time. Alright. CC. Will it track your roll count? Potentially. I'll check after this. So that's 2 multis in. Cool. That's going to be the rate up data. There we go. So apparently not. It just shows the rolls that you have. So I think you're going to have to track yourself, because I'm not seeing I'm not seeing anything useful here, unfortunately. Oh, actually, before I go any further, let's hit up the store real quick, because we should have gotten a new batch of tickets and stuff for New Year's, which I can use instead of... I'll worry about those later. Those are XP cards. Because that means I can eat through these and then go back to using my Saint Quartz. Might as well try to save quartz where I can, right? I'll worry about the rest of that later. Okay. I'm back to Koyan. Hey, Alan. Yeah, the new version is Foreigner, which is nice, because, you know, more foreigners always... For a second, I thought that was Koyan when I saw the gold, and I was like, are you shitting me? Whew. Oh, boy. That would have been a thing, man. That would have been a real thing right there. Also, I wonder when they're going to add in, like, oh, you have 10 tickets? You could just do a 10 draw. You don't have to do this 1-by-1 crap. But... Alright. Geronimo. Alright, what do we get here? Another servant, wow. Archer. Yeah, if it's not double-sided or gold off the gate, I'm just gonna tap to pass it. Virtuous Spook. Hey, you know what? Virtuous fun, man. AoE Lancer. Granted, you know, not the best Lancer, but she's fun. I like the design a lot too, so. Alright, what do we get here? Okay. I'm gonna have so much not fun sorting out my inventory after all this. It's gonna be not fun. Okay. Almost out of tickets. Okay. 2 tickets left and then back to the quartz. Another Lancer. Alright, the double. And then we're back to the good stuff. Alright. So what is my first card? It is a Lancer. And the second card is... What's behind door number 2? Garbage. Alright, cool. So with that out of the way, the little interlude, back to multis. Big Load and Little Tokyo. I have no doubt it's a craft essence, because why wouldn't it be? Hey, look at that! Craft essence. I already have this one though, so I'm not sure if that caused the loading or if I got the 5-star craft essence. We'll find out. Okay. Cool. I'll take another one, sure. One more copy, I think. 2 more copies for MLB. So, all right, another craft essence. All right, cool. Is that new? Could have swore I had this one. Okay, I do. There's a lot of 4-star on this. What? All right, sure. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, do it, do it, do it. We were so close. So close. Alright. Let's keep going. I actually don't even know if my Lancelot is NP5 yet. I think he's NP4, so I think that tops him off. I can't remember anymore. What do we got? Alright. Keep going. I think that's it, though. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that was really a stacked roll, you're right. That was a lot of stuff, surprisingly enough. Alright, another gold. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Foreigner? 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 No bueno. Alright, like craft essence. Yeah, I already have one of those fully uncapped, so that's going right into the bin. Oh, hey, another servant. What do we got? Really? Okay, I don't have a lot of copies of you, so that's fine. Next roll. No loading. Pain. It's too early for this, clearly. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, my Grand Blue rolls were really, really good earlier, so I have a feeling I'm gonna suffer a lot in Fate. Because that's just the way it goes. It's like that flip-flop. You know, you do really well in one game, and then the other one just comes along to screw you up. So, hey, we're starting off strong. What do we got? Are we done? 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 We're done. Yee doggy. Now, do I go for NP2? What do you guys think? Because I can definitely keep rolling the rest of my St. Quartz to try for MP2, because that sounds pretty fun. Another gold. This is some seriously, like, weird stuff going on. The amount of golds is so weird. To go for MP2 or not? I'm seeing that she's a really good buster.
はい、NFF コールセンターです。サーバントフォーリナー。
Do I want to feel more pain? You know what? I'm gonna go through the rest of my St. Quartz. We'll see what happens. I'll see how I feel after doing the rest of my St. Quartz. And if I'm feeling good, then I might do another pack worth, because it's New Year's. I might as well celebrate a little bit, you know? Koyan. Alright, let's keep going. I still got 3 rolls left in me. More loading. Wow, what is left to load other than craft essences? More golds. Okay. This is weird. The amount of gold servants I've been getting is absolutely through the roof. Like, crazy. I'll take it, obviously, but yikes. I don't know, like, I was really hoping for, like, Tiamat, or even, like, Goetia or something. I'll take Beast, though, you know, that's fine. It's just, like, after seeing Arcade... Are we... Yes! Yeah! Alright, we're truly done! Oh, shit, this is some weird luck, man. There's so many gold servants. I almost want to do another roll just to see what happens. But I do want to kind of save St. Quartz for Valentine's and whatnot. You know what? Screw it. I said I was going to use the rest of my St. Quartz. Let's do 2 more multis. Let's just do it. Let's just get her done. But yeah, Grand Blue went really well. I don't know if you guys have watched that video or not. I actually realized like a couple hours ago I forgot to put it to public. Big brain me. But that went really well, which I'm happy for. My rolls in Final Gear went really well. I blew a little bit to get Nova and her mech, and that went well. And now Fate's doing really well. So like, this is some weird stuff, man. Really weird stuff. Yeah. More gold. This is so crazy. This is crazy how many gold servants I've got. Like, actually bonkers. It's worked out to effectively a 4-star servant every multi-roll. Like, if you look at the numbers, that is crazy. Damn. And I should have the materials to get new Koyan to 10, 10, 10. Let's find out. Alright, so we're done that. First of all, let's do our Phantasm uncapping so I don't screw up and accidentally delete something I shouldn't. Okay, first of all, let's do you, because you got that. NP2. Cool. Oh, Rhyme is finally NP5. Cool. I'll take that. What else do we got here? Alright, you're MP3. Somehow you barely ever show up for me, but okay. Oh, okay. So you were only MP3, but now you're MP5. We're done. I don't know if it's a New Year boost or something. It might be. That'd be kind of interesting. I doubt it, though. I think it's just RNG going, hey, man, we'll throw you a bone because you barely roll in this game anymore. Please keep playing. I also need to get around to leveling up Helena. I've just kind of just left her, but I also don't care about her as a unit, so I guess that kind of makes sense. All right, toss you into the pool. You're MP3 now. That's all good. Vlad. Got some more rare prisons out of this, though. I'm happy. And last up, then, should be Koyan, because I'm pretty sure everything else is settled. I'll go with you, because you came first. Okay, and untie you. Alright, MP2 Big Beef. Now, we level you up. First of all, let us take the Grail. And let's dump all of the items. I should have, yep, cool. 1, 2, so that's all of the stats accounted for. 100, that should be sufficient XP items. I could have swore I had this sorted by acquire date, but apparently I was mistaken. No, I definitely do have this sorted by acquiring date. Oh, that's because it also displays party first. That's why. Big-brained me. Gotta fix that eventually. I'm too lazy to play with filters. Alright, let's go. Let's check out all these big bad ascensions. Okay, we'll use the low-end XP items first here. Air quotes on low end, lower end. I wonder if the second form is that the China dress version that everyone was drooling over before. I haven't looked at any Ascension art or anything for her yet, so all I saw was the Noble Phantasm and what I'm assuming is the final form.jpg. Do I have any silvers laying around? Yeah, I do. Good. Alright. So, Ascension change. What do we get? What's this version of Koyan? We have the Air Hostess, whatever. Then we have... Okay. Interesting. I guess it plays towards the fact that, you know, Beast and everything.
スの座長としてお仕えいたしましょう。とはいえご注意のほどを。私の興行は人のためではなく
Can't wait to get a look at her kit after I'm done this upgrading spree. Should be interesting. Okay, time to start just throwing everything into the pot. Cool. Instant ding. Next ascension. I'm also looking forward to checking out the sprites, because that should be interesting to see. Yeah, I think the only part I'm concerned with is the skill mats, because those are really just a pain in the ass to get your hands on. And I actually missed out on the raids because they opened up at like 4 a.m. my time, and by the time they were done, you know, it was like 6 a.m. So I never really got to play any of the raids, with the exception of the last Beast raid, but that happened at a really bad time for me because I was at my parents' place for it, so I wasn't really able to grind it or anything, so I missed out on all of them, which sucked. Alright, and final ascension, minus FA, should be her in the robes. Yep. Cool. Come on, finish your talk. I want to keep leveling you. There we go. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to dump into my bigger stashes of XP cards, which is a shame. I hate having to dive into those, but especially considering it's like 1,000 of the really big ones. It's going to be a pain in the ass to eat through. Maybe I can go through my servant pool before I have to work. Oh, you know what? Nah. Oh, maybe. If I can get more, like, really good successes and stuff. Although first, I do want to actually go and burn the 4 stars, because I can always do with rare prisms. Rare prism, and I think that's it. Yeah, just those 2. Cool. And actually, hold on. We have all the New Year's stuff. Yeah, and then we have these tickets, which I'll hold on to for the next banner. And more of these. Cool. That might be sufficient to push her over to 90, considering all the other stuff I have, but we'll see. Oh, I scrolled too far. Whoops. Not used to the image. Alright, 78. So that should get me to 80 easily. I think I'll still have to dive into my stash. Damn. Oh well. And then after I'm done leveling, I'm going to throw her into a node, check out the animations and stuff. We'll see. I have no doubt someone's already posted a video with all of the animations and stuff, because there are certain people that know how to get all this data early. Yeah, I'm shy exactly one of those. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure there is a single node where that's farmable. Where's the item list? Item drops. There we go. Yeah, there's exactly one map that drops it. Is it part 1 or part 2? Nemesis. I'm pretty sure that's this one. No. It's... Oh, is it this one? Really? Huh. That can't be right. Yeah, it's not. I didn't think... Oh, wait, no. Is it? Oh, that's the map. Alright. Well, I guess I'll slap this for a second here. Farming party. We want assassins. Good thing I can pack those. And good thing I have a bunch of MLB cave scopes for this. Yeah, the New Year's was actually pretty interesting overall for, like, every game that I play, which is nice. It's actually kind of a rarity for that. I'm actually surprised with Fate overall. I wasn't expecting a pity system to be added, frankly. I was expecting them to wait, like, literally wait until the game's about to die for them to pull that out. But even now, it's still making good money, and they cracked out pity. So it seems really weird that it happened at this point. Okay. Best to use here. We'll use yours first. That way everyone else gets an NP overcharge, and then I can use Kama's NP overcharge as well for the double. This should be sufficient damage, because Morgan's jacked. How many pulls before pity? So you need 330 draws for pity, meaning you only have to do 30 multis, 900 Saint Quartz for a pity hit. Oh, do I not have enough stars? Lamau. Alright, so we'll do this. Everyone gets a little bit of juice. Give everyone the death down. Get that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That should be sufficient to wipe the way. Should be. I'm not sure if Semiramis' multipliers on her ult. I think we're good though, based on that last hit. Yeah. Alright, and then Kama Wave. Alright, so we'll smack you. 1, 2, 3. Now I wonder what the chances are that the first run I do with this, I get the item I need. That'd be interesting. Just survived. Twice. That's okay though. That's why we have another turn with almost maximum crit chance on everything. Alright, problem solved. So. Yeah, the 900 Saint Quartz, like, stupid high for a pity. But considering Fate Grand Order's general rates, I would almost argue, like, that's really worth it. Because you could farm for a long time to get Saint Quartz, roll, 300 and get nothing. Or you wait and, I think it'd be probably, once a year or something you'd be able to spark, but it guarantees an SSR of your choice. It's, like, really, really bad if you consider it in the greater vein of mobile games. But if you look at it from just the scope of Fate, that's actually pretty good. I know people that play for a whole year and don't get a single SSR, so being able to guarantee one is good. So in terms of vacuum space, Fate Grand Order, 10 out of 10. Out of mobile games as a whole, what are you doing? Pity should have been like 100 or something, It counts tickets too. It should count tickets, yes. Yeah, in terms of, like, direct financial value, it's still equal with, for example, Grand Blue Fantasy that costs about $900 for a Spark. It matches up with Honkai Impact, where you need the character, the weapon, and the stigmata. So in terms of money, it matches up, but I'm looking at it from a free-to-play perspective. In the span of a year, a player will probably get around 600 to 700 St. Quartz or so, and that's from all the handouts, doing all the new content, events, story chapters, whatever, all of that. With that in mind, you're not really going to be able to take advantage of the sparking system as a free-to-play person, which I think is like a huge shame, because yeah, there's a lot of potential for Fate Grand Order to start really picking up if it added a proper healthy pity system. But because of how difficult it is to get St. Quartz in this game as a free-to-play versus other games where, like Grand Blue Fantasy, in a year you're probably going to get 2 to 3 sparks just from the game, farming, roulettes and everything, right? You play Genshin Impact, you get 2 or 3 pities a year, just the way that it works out with farming and everything. In Fate, you put in the same amount of effort, you're getting 1 a year, if that, right? But in terms of financials, it's the same, but in terms of free-to-play, it's abysmal. And no, pity doesn't carry over. It's, pity is per banner. So, as they say, suffer. And actually, no, I'm gonna paralyze you this time so you don't get to do anything. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I almost feel like what they should do is, I don't know if they keep the records for this, but look at players that spent more than 900 St. Quartz on a banner and refund them that SQ per character copy, right? Because otherwise, it's kind of bullshit that they decide to add this in this far into the game's lifespan when it should have been here forever ago. Granted, it's not fair to the company because all of a sudden people will have 2 or 3 sparks in their pocket or pities. But for the player side, it'll be a huge thing because it means, oh hey, the company realizes, they've kind of fucked up these last few years and we should have had pity this whole time. But we all know that won't happen. And still no fruit. Damn it. I need 1. Just 1. Oh, this is also finishing my new Christmas mission, so I guess that's acceptable. Alright, let's do a little faster this time. Alright, and then Morgan, because Morgan is just stupidly strong. A month generally gets me about 100 St. Quartz. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the hell you get that much St. Quartz in a month. Typically, I get like 30 to 35 a month if I'm lucky. Alright, and then we do paralysis on you. Buff cell. Okay. I might as well drop that. And that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Like, for example, what was the November banner again? Let me see here. Tracker. Yeah, so we had Jacques de Molay in Halloween, and then November we had Okuni and Ryoma. In between then and now, I was able to save up 140 natural St. Quartz, but a lot of that was from all the streams that they had packed in during the tail end of those months, right? Leading up to anniversary, leading up to New Year's, we tend to get a lot more St. Quartz because, it's stream season and gift season and everything. But during the middle of the year and stuff, like January to Valentine's Day, there's really not much. Then we'll get the Valentine's stream potentially. But then after that, we have, you know, what, March, April, May, June, July, where there's nothing. And then at the end of July is the anniversary where we're going to get more stuff. And then you have, you know, the rest of August, September, October, where you have the Halloween stream, right? It's just those major milestones where we're going to get the big rewards. Everything else is, you know, suck lemons. You get nothing. Big sad. 1, 2, 3. And in what, a few hours, we're getting another 30 Xant quartz for the New Year's stream. So I call it a stream, but that's being super generous considering it was like a TV broadcast you could only watch on Nico and Abema, which I think is really silly. Honestly, they should stop doing that. They know they have an international audience and they go out of their way to effectively alienate them on New Year's by going, oh yeah, you can only watch it on Japanese television or through a Nico subscription. It's like, come on, really? Can't just, you know, have a YouTube thing available for it? Really? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
さあ、情欲の矢を放ちましょう。もはや私の体すべてはつながり虚空と果てる。サンサーラ、カーマ。
I wonder what the new Valentine servants are going to be. That's going to be kind of neat to see. See, I don't understand why they would stop it because of YouTube copyright. They own the copyright. Right? They have the copyright to everything that they aired. Right? The only reason that they would stop it is because they realized that it's not feasible, or they got lazy, or what it's trying to say, oh, you know, they copyright. You don't copyright claim yourself. Right? It's like the dumbest thing you can do, but I know companies that still do it. And if that's why they don't stream it on YouTube, that's really a them problem. Yeah. Ugh. And plus, if you can't stream it on Twitch, or YouTube, stream it on Twitch or something. It's not like any of these platforms make it arbitrarily difficult to stream on them. They make it super easy. If you're able to stream to Nico, if you're able to stream to Abema, you can damn well set up an easy connection to YouTube, to Twitch, you know, all these other platforms, Periscope. The fact they don't, and like they do it for their normal streams too, right? So we know they have the infrastructure already set up for it. It's purely just them being lazy. Which is kind of sad, honestly. Oh. One of the people I know in another Discord just got 2 Koyans within their 3 multis. Nice. Alright, let's do this early. Paralyze. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sure, why not? Not like we're gonna have another turn after this anyways. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Problem solved. Yeah. 50 tickets, 2 multi-rolls, he gets 2 Koyans on his last grand roll. Dang, son. Good luck. I think Twitch is not that popular in Japan. Sure, but the thing is, you don't do Twitch to stream to your Japanese audience. That's what Nico's for, right? That's the Japanese YouTube, effectively. You would use YouTube or Twitch to stream to a global audience, and that's kind of what I'm getting at here. They treat their internal audience very well. The Japanese have so many sources to watch all the Fate stuff, but come New Year's, it's literally fend for yourself, foreigners. It's why we give you guys a ton of money. right? Like, sure, you guys bring a lot of money in from you know, Japan, but like, what about the rest of us? What about all the other players that have stuck with you for, you know, 5.5 years now? Yeah, suck lemons. Really, dude? It takes you no effort to stream it to YouTube or Twitch or any other platform that we can access without a subscription or a regional access lock, you know? The pity guarantee is hard pity. Once you get to the 330, so your 30 multi-rolls, you're guaranteed the raid up servant. It is a hard pity. None of this Genshin soft 50-50 crap. Ugh. Really hope one of these fruits drops soon. I want to get that last ascension up. And I already know leveling her skills is going to be absolutely miserable. Because, yeah, the fact that she requires those in her ascension means she probably needs them for skill mats. So she'll probably be stuck at 666 for a long time. Which is sad, because I did want to use her at a 10-10-10 state as soon as possible, but you win some, you lose some. Alright, so, buffs up. That. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a squirrel on the roof. Okay. Alright. Damn it, circlet. Not what I wanted. Apples, let's go. You know what? I'm actually going to level up her skills a little bit just to see what's there, and then I'm probably going to bail the stream, because otherwise it's just going to be watching me sit here farming the same node trying to get a single item. Because there's really not much else I wanted to do here. I did just want to stream the rolls for the new Koyam. And then I'll just have the padding in there, I guess, from the rest of it, so people don't see that it only took a couple of minutes. Alright, so pots, that's pretty easy so far. Spinal fluid, cool. Bracelets, got those in spades. Alright, I got those as well. Mirrors, ooh, mirrors is gonna suck. Okay. And then those. Alright, so that's pretty much the hard cap there, is the mirrors and the fruits. I'm gonna be here a long time farming those. That's gonna suck. But you do what you gotta do. At least I can get it to 887. Or, I guess 877. I just need a couple more mirrors for 887. Then I'm just gonna be farming for the rest of today, I guess. Ouch. They really need a better way for us to farm these materials so that we're not waiting for events for this crap. Yeah, see, Genshin's, like, soft pity into hard pity always ticked me off, because the fact that it's even there is kind of just stupid. Oh, yeah, you know, we're gonna have pity, but there's a 50-50 chance you're gonna get what you want, and if you fail the 50-50, then you have to roll all of it again. It's like, alright, that's kind of bullshit. You know, if you're going to include a hard pity, make it so that when you hit the pity, you get the character. Don't give a player a 50-50 chance at getting it. That's just so... ugh, it just feels bad. And the amount of time you spend farming up resources in Genshin as well, whether it be to uncap a character, roll the characters, right? It's just, it feels like such a slap in the face when you hit the pity, and it's the wrong pity, and it's just like, ah, oh, and then you gotta do it all over again, right? So, I don't know. I don't like Genshin's soft pity crap. It's kind of a pain. See, the thing is, though, GBM is more of a collector type game than Genshin. With GBM, you don't need you need an entire suit, but it's not like you need it to be able to compete in content. Genshin's a little more strict in that, where you do need certain characters to be able to approach content in different ways. You don't need the newest 5-star character to beat content, absolutely not. But it can make content extremely trivial, and that's kind of the issue. In GBM, you don't need to roll the newest stuff to make content trivial. Most of the welfare units in the game right now make content trivial. Let's be real. Outside of PvP, a fully kitted out modern welfare suit, post Super Sokai, can just steamroll most content in the game, minus I think the last few free missions on the hardest difficulty and PvP. I think that's really it. So GBM is a completely different monster in that regard, where it's more of a collector than it is, what Genshin's doing. Right? Fate's the same as well, where it's a lot like Genshin in that you kind of need the new units as they come out to trivialize stuff that gets added in. Events, I think, are the biggest sign of that, where you get an event character, and if you roll them, they just get a flat 100% damage boost on top of whatever else you put on them. And that can make farming piss easy. For what was it? The Nobu event where we got Majin Alter with her AoE alter ego. That made the event super trivial because you could farm effectively any wave with a single Noble Phantasm because she just had such a high damage multiplier due to being the rate up servant for that event. Right? If you rolled her, you had a brain dead easy time farming the entire event. And I think that's kind of bullshit when that happens, because it gives a very, well, for one, it makes players feel obligated to roll the gacha in order to have progression, because and I know you're going to roll, GBM's the same. You get rate ups in that whenever you roll the stuff. Difference is, in GBM, you don't have to farm events for all of these materials that you can only get through those. If I don't participate in this week's event, next week's event will have equally good stuff that I can farm. If I don't farm that one either, the one after that will have equally good stuff that I can farm. In Fate, we get one event a month, one event and change a month or so. And during that, there's only 20 of a material. But as you see, I need 15 for a single skill here. I need 2 events to run that has mirrors. And that typically will happen in a year. Right? Outside of farming, normal map nodes that have shitty drop rates. Fate is so bad for that, it drives me up the wall, but we just have to suffer. You can't farm the mats outside of events. Thing is, GBM always has an event running. 24/7, there's an event to farm, and there's always stuff to get. And even if you don't participate in an event this week, you do the bingo the next week, you can get a bunch of tickets to go and trade for the materials that you missed before, and you've caught right back up to, where everyone else is, pretty much, right? In Fate, you skip an event, you're permanently behind because you're not going to get access to those materials for at least, 6, 7, 8 months. And yeah, you could go and farm a map like what I'm doing now for the drop, but I'm spending, 180 stamina to get a single item, whereas if it was an event, I would spend 180 stamina and get 7, 8, or 9 of them I can just directly trade for. And that's kind of a big deal. And I hate that Fate does this, and I really want, I'm glad they added pity, don't get me wrong, but I think that's kind of the wrong order of operations here. They should make farming materials easier, because that is effectively the end game, is just farming materials for Ascension and skills and QP. I'm glad they added the new node for farming XP items and QP and skill and all those things, but the materials are the biggest issue. Pity's a big deal, because Gacha and Fate Grand Order is notoriously bad with its rates, but the materials affect everyone that's been playing for 5 years. Gacha going forward, yeah, sure, cool, Pity, awesome, you finally caught up, circa 2017. But the material grind is miserable. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up. I'm just going to sit here and farm this for the next foreseeable ever. And I'll wrap up here. I will be doing my normal GBM stream next week. Outside of that, yeah, that's pretty much it. thanks for hanging out, guys. Good luck on your rolls. If you're playing Fate, good luck on your rolls on any other mobile games that you play. And see you in the next one.